These are the top 10 things you should be buying at Dollar Tree this July 2025. And with so many new products, this could be my best Dollar Tree video yet. We begin with a brand new way to keep you itch-free this summer. This Bite Buddy at $1.25 serves as a chemical-free way for immediate relief of irritation from flying insects and is an alternative to the extremely popular name brand version, which retails for around $10 on Amazon. As another highly practical Dollar Tree find that scores points for design, these rechargeable sconce LEDs in 2 different colors allow you to enjoy wireless touch-controlled light anywhere you choose without the need for a plug outlet. Multiple options are included, plus they even rotate, making the higher $5 price more worth it in my book. And if you're someone who enjoys a nice glass of red or white, this wine glass to go is a detachable, spill-free adult sippy cup of sorts and a clever product, especially in terms of design. These could be very fun to have on hand at a hotel or in an RV, not to mention the exact same thing would cost you at least $6 on Amazon. Speaking of beverages, in the number 2 spot, these brilliant 6-compartment cup holders are finally back. Originally marketed as an arts and crafts accessory, this handle-equipped Dollar Tree find is a serious time saver at $1.25 that happens to be perfectly sized for a larger fast food order or office coffee run. Equally awesome for a beach or pool day, I was ecstatic to see the return of these plastic totes with sand or water-friendly perforations for easy draining and cleaning. I picked one up last year and it has been extremely handy for carrying towels and even beach toys. For serving up all sorts of treats, these faux wood surfboards are brand new and could easily handle cheese, tarts, veggie sticks, or chips. And speaking of chips, to ensure your snacks stay fresh after their bag has been opened, this 4-pack of small bag clips have a magnetic backing so they can be stored on a fridge or dishwasher door when not in use. They're from the Chef'n brand, where 4 on Amazon would cost you $6.50 versus the $1.25 at Dollar Tree, making this an incredible deal. For point 3, I was pleased to discover the return of these combination locks at $1.25 that are ready to secure a deck box or a locker for back to school. While I'm sure many laptop users don't have a separate computer mouse these days, if you use charge cables, headphones, or even a hard drive, these new self-adhesive mouse pouches could easily keep your prized accessories within arm's reach. I was so excited to see this voice-controlled lamp return back to Dollar Tree for $1.25. No Wi-Fi is required, and you can turn this on or off while adjusting the brightness or light colors, all with the power of your voice. While we are on the topic of colors, these plastic trash cans are brand new in some very vibrant colors and could be perfect for a bathroom or to collect paper clutter and snack wrappers under an office desk. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up as that really helps my channel. In the number 4 spot, I'll briefly mention something brand new I know most of you will not love. Price increases, which are now easily identifiable by these red sticker dots used to cover up a product's original $1.25 price. Most items will now be priced at $1.50, including food containers, glassware and mugs, most plastic storage containers and tubs, cleaning supplies, and unfortunately even kitchen accessories alongside bathroom-related products. And even one of my most purchased items from the store, gift bags. Faux flowers have suffered one of the most substantial price jumps to $1.75, which is also the case for floral accessories, which are now at that same price. And finally, calendars and planners, which already bumped up to $1.50 last year, are now $2, although I will say despite the initial wave of sadness for my frugal soul, a lot of these items are still generally excellent deals compared to most big box retailers. Point 5 kicks off with something brand new that is thankfully still at regular pricing. These glass spray bottles sporting a huge design upgrade from last year, as a prior version was made from plastic. For watering plants or anything else that needs misting, I'm fully on board for this bargain. For lawn clippings or debris, I have heard these made in the USA lawn and leaf bags are on the thin side, but you do score 7 bags for $1.25, provided your yard waste isn't overly heavy. I've never before seen anything like this 24-pack of toilet bowl cleaning strips. Just drop these septic safe scented and concentrated strips into the bowl and scrub. While these new pitchers are at an increased price of $1.50, they looked awesome with this unique textured finish and a capacity that could easily handle all sorts of summer beverages. The dispensing containers you typically know and love from the Dollar Tree now come in this new smaller form factor that works great for those with limited pantry space, as it's perfect to keep all your favorite snacks fresh, which in my case is clearly pretzels. Before we get to my next point, I want to thank Incogni for sponsoring today's video. Incogni is a data removal service that's designed to help individuals remove their personal information from the web to decrease your risk against spam calls, ID theft, and other frauds and scams. If you're like me, you care about your privacy. By now, there's an unfortunate likelihood that your personal information has been compromised in a data breach. For me, it happened about a year ago from being a guest of a hotel in Las Vegas, and then again just recently after using a popular ticketing website. Even worse is that some of these data breaches are often reported months, if not years, after they occur, leaving your information exposed and in the hands of data brokers who aggregate your private information like your full name, social security number, phone number, and even your home address. And trying to get all your information removed from these websites is not only nearly impossible, but also very time-consuming. Incogni takes care of this by reaching out to data brokers on your behalf to request the removal of your data, and even fights any of their objections for you. Plus, with their new custom removals feature, you can now submit your own list of websites exposing your info, and they'll work to remove it for you. To take back your personal data with Incogni, go to incogni.com/thedealguy and use code THEDEALGUY to get 60% off their annual plan. Thanks again to Incogni for sponsoring today's video. For point 6, we head to the Dollar Tree Plus section, starting with one of the most ingenious items I've ever seen. This 4-compartment serving tray at $5 with a built-in ice tray at the bottom, so whether you're preparing a salad bar, ice cream at a birthday party, or even fruit for a picnic, this is versatile and beautifully designed. This 2-gallon beverage dispenser at $5 qualifies as one of the largest I have ever seen at Dollar Tree. This includes the spigot and is ready to serve anything from fruit punch to iced tea at your next family get-together or summer barbecue. You may immediately recognize the look of these portable speakers for $5, which are clearly inspired by the $90 alternative from the JBL brand. While the bass is obviously better and more pronounced on the JBLs, I still found the audio extremely impressive for the price. While we are discussing audio, these over-ear earbuds also look as though they would cost significantly more than $5, although in terms of audio quality, if I really had to pick, I will link below to one of my favorite Amazon Prime Day deals, which is still active from a well-regarded brand. If you need to cover a large balcony or patio with interlocking square tiles, the Dollar Tree option at $3 per tile is likely not the way to go. But if you have a very small space to furnish or simply need a few for a cold storage room, this could be a contender. With a similar premium composition, these LED pillar candles that range in price from $3 to $5 with a variety of colors and sizes provide substantial pairings for both the summer or fall, although I will tackle fall decor later on in this video. Ranging in price from $3 to $5 if you are in the market for a whiteboard your whole family can use, to-do lists, and weekly planners to keep your whole household more organized, I consider these a nice grab, while these faux wood stools that have jumped from $5 to $10 in price have more of a high-end finish on top, although you may or not believe that justifies the price hike. For point 7, I found myself quite impressed with the back-to-school products that have just arrived back at Dollar Tree, starting with these neon desk organizer cup holders and these equally vibrant neon clipboards. Take a look at these magnetic tins in 3 color choices, which are fantastic for school or desk supplies, alongside all sorts of accessories in a garage or toolkit, and I was pleased to learn that Dollar Tree now offers them in a smaller 2-pack for a crafting room or even paper clips or coins. Also in magnet form, I was happy to see these locker pockets return to aid with the storage of pens and pencils not only on a locker, but also as a complement to a fridge, which is the same case for these magnetic locker mirrors and dry erase boards at $1.25. To individualize a backpack, or in my daughter's case, ballet bag, I found several accessories I know she'd love, alongside iridescent pencil pouches, and even one that looks like a giant plush Crayola crayon. For a desk or office, these storage containers with some color that truly pops are a returning Dollar Tree favorite, while my wife's beloved collection of back-to-school signs are back and ready to capture those first-day memories. For playtime after school, these lap trays that hold supplies or drinks are ideal for younger kids at $5, which is the same case for these kids' backpacks at $5, featuring characters like Bluey, alongside these transparent ones that could work for a concert or sports game that might require a clear backpack for entry, although I would double check to ensure this qualifies size-wise. And if you have watched me for a long time, which I sincerely appreciate, you've likely heard me mention not to buy any journals or composition books from Dollar Tree, as you can find the same thing for way cheaper from retailers like Walmart or Target, and that same avoidance advice is something I will extend for packs of pencils and crayons that can be found for under $1 at Walmart. For point 8, we return to regular Dollar Tree pricing with something I was shocked to encounter. This facial exfoliant from Curology, a very prominent skincare brand, where the identical product would cost you a whopping $18 if you were to buy it from the brand directly. These EcoTools products are also something I've seen advertised from stores like Ulta at a substantially higher price. Gone are the days where you just see one pair of eye masks for $1.25, considering you can now buy 20 pairs for the same price with either vitamin C or caffeine for depuffing. This Brazilian body butter at $1.25 is a dupe of the one from the Sol de Janeiro brand that retails for around $24 for a much smaller size tub at Sephora. From an original brand, as in not a dupe, the well-regarded NYX lip gloss at $1.25 per tube costs a fraction of what you'd be paying elsewhere. This gel nail polish in this inconspicuous packaging is actually from the Sally Hansen brand and way cheaper than if you were to buy this elsewhere. As more of a novelty find, this 4-in-1 stackable lipstick features a design I've never seen before that gives you 4 color options to choose from. If you've ever purchased aloe before, you'll likely know it can be quite expensive, so I found this 10-ounce bottle of After Sun gel at $1.25 as a fantastic grab. From the Joe Boxer brand, these new flushable wipes have attracted a lot of attention online. I am aware every plumber under the sun advises against flushable wipes, but these are advertised to dissolve in water, a claim I was able to quickly verify. I did not actually use the chili mint version of the product, as that combo sounds simply terrifying. I saw this brand new aluminum-free deodorant priced at $3, which confused me since you can already buy aluminum-free deodorant elsewhere in the store for $1.25. So that is something you may want to double check. And once you are wearing your deodorant, these men's Rip tanks are now available for $1.25 if you ever find yourself shopping and feel like you absolutely must buy a tank top at that very moment. For my next point, I'm pleased to report these fridge storage bins are finally back on store shelves, as they sold out extremely quickly when they were restocked earlier this year. Even at $1.50, these are sturdy, ideal for cans or even medical products, with a lip that can be easily labeled. The oh-so-handy magnetic pickup tools are also back, a product near and dear to my heart, as I am prone to losing my keys behind a couch or between a car seat. These safety cones are perfectly timed for all the driveway activities taking place this time of year. They are still priced at $1.25, so this may be something you want to consider while they're in stock. These kitchen chalkboard signs are brand new and great for anything from chores to meal planning, with a strap for easy hanging, while these new premium-looking acrylic wooden signs could quickly set the tone as a decor piece or to inspire any visitors. I was intrigued by these ceramic vases with a bit of a milk jug meets Greek mythology vibe. I saw them at one store for $1.25 and at another store for $1.75, so your pricing may vary. Which could also be said for these awesome looking mini globes at $1.25 that seem to be of good quality. Before we get to the bonus section, did you know summer is completely over and now it's fall? That's at least what this section of my local store would suggest. Everything from the more deluxe looking wooden signs you might expect to these new pumpkin candles and, dare I say, gorgeous potted centerpieces at $5 that usher in the fall with a nice blend of foliage and flowers. Which brings me to these charcuterie ready serving boards, where based on the composition, I feel as though the $5 price is justified for either the leaf or pumpkin design that I picked up. The metal decor in the Dollar Tree Plus section has increased in price to $7, which disappointed me. The quality and size is present for these pumpkins, but at this point, it seems more reminiscent of what you might see at HomeGoods. I noticed a smile quickly forming on my mouth when I found myself face to face with these metal bauble animals at $7 in the form of a squirrel or fox, and this might be one of the few times in my life I smile when I find myself unexpectedly staring at a fox. Our bonus section begins with some illumination, starting with these lighted foam sticks that one could easily use for some type of rave inside their home. However, if you are lucky enough to have a pool, I think these might look awesome. And speaking of water, this retro water game that I clearly remember being obsessed with when I was a kid is something I may or may not have picked up and played for 35 minutes in the parking lot before returning home. These cup holder tissue boxes have been absent from store shelves for quite some time, so if you see any merit in what I think is a car-perfect form factor, I'd pick them up. Speaking of holders, if you have a kid in school or work in the tourism industry, these badge holders are likely more versatile than I'm able to imagine. For a vacation or any upcoming beach days, these clippable sunscreens have an excellent design to the point where I wish I saw these earlier to attach to the backpacks of my kids for summer camp. I rarely refer to a flashlight as fun or cute, but these novelty ones that would likely delight a child could also bring a spark of personality to your emergency kit. I would absolutely avoid these kids' coloring sets. At Dollar Tree, you get 3 markers and 10 pages for $5 versus Amazon where you get 5 markers and 18 pages for just 80 cents more. And in a sea of price increases, I was ecstatic to see the 2 for $1 decorative glassware, a phenomenal grab as a gift or with wedding season now in full swing. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.